Hey guys, what is going on? It's your boy Ice Cream here, and I'm here to break it down my top 10 of All Nighter Volume 6. Quick disclaimer before I were to get into the top 10. If your song is not mentioned in this top 10, I do not mean that the song is bad. So, yeah, let's get into it. Number 10, Stargazer by Bendel, Net, and High-Wraith Inc. Man, oh man. This is something quite different for Bendel, and I really appreciate what Bendel did here. And with using some sort of garage-esque production, along with a nice female vocalist, High Wraith, I think that's how you say it, yeah. And yeah, it's a pretty damn good song if I were to say so myself. And I really like what's going on here, and it has good atmosphere. Emotion hits hard, and Bendel just overall struck gold on this one. Moving on to number 9, we have Salamander Festival by Adri. And one thing I really like about this is Adri just comes in with raw talent with these, which is something I definitely appreciate a whole time. And Adri never fails to hook me into his vocal performances along with his acoustics. It just sucks me right into it, and it just keeps me enjoyed. And it's a song that really doesn't overstay its welcome. I mean, it's like two and a half minutes long, yet it still happens to pack a punch and pack emotion. Adri, I love you, and you definitely hit hard, and you definitely produced a banger, and you definitely produced a chill song here. Moving on to number 8, we have Moonlight by Kuzuki, Paper Skies, Jetto, Sharks, and Slyleaf. Slyleaf, it's one of her weaker performances, but that doesn't distract it from the fact that it's a total banger, and this deserves all the hype it was up for. Because as soon as I saw Jetto, a melodic dubstep mastermind, seeing Sharks, a mastermind at color bass, seeing Slyleaf, even Slyleaf on there, kept me hyped up. And seeing Paper Skies on there too. And, well, we always can't forget Kuzuki. All of those 5 struck gold with this, and I couldn't be more happy with the result. It is a complete journey of a track. It only has a 1-drop structure. The first drop, if you were to say so, is kind of more like a garage take, kind of like the Bloom and Jetto remix of Emergence, which, by the way, this song just gives me flashbacks to that song. And that song's good. This song is even better than that one. Hot take, if I were to say so myself. So yeah, and that dubstep drop at the end just completely satisfies me, and it just hits hard, and it hits with atmosphere. So bravo, you 5 who made Moonlight. Good job. Alrighty, moving on to number 7. We have Six Figure Death Punch by Six Impala. One thing I definitely would like to see Six Impala do is more house like this, because holy crap, it just hits hard. And my lord, is it groovy. Six Impala, you clearly know what you're doing with this one. And this song clearly doesn't take itself seriously, but it's for the better. And Six Impala clearly had fun with this one. I'ma punch you in your teeth. It clearly is so funny, yet happens to go off at the same time, that a part of me wants this to remain a mystery of how this is ever possible. Moving on to number 6, we have Elsewhere Otherwise by A Cloudy Sky. One thing A Cloudy Sky definitely knows how to nail is A Cloudy Sky knows how to tease. Man, A Cloudy Sky, you sure do know how to freaking tease, if I were to say so myself. Because literally, you hit us with the first hard drop, and then you make us wait for like another 1 or 1.5 minutes to get to the final drop, which is just, oh my gosh, when will this drop? And then that drop just satisfies me to the greatest extent ever. Because a cloudy sky, you truly are something else with this. Wow. It may seem like a mini version of Heliov, but man, it sure does go hard. However, I am partial to the Heliov, so yeah. But anyways, phenomenal track by A Cloudy Sky. Phenomenal. Now we are in our top 5. And kicking off the top 5, Dionysian by Park and Snow Chant. Park is normally known for like the heavy bangers like Cold Signal and the Glacier Fall remix. But here they kind of take a little progressive house-ish type. Like the ones we see on Monster Cat Silk nowadays. But Park just pulls it off to, oh my gosh, it's just pure beauty to listen to. First of all, the progression is just bliss, and the drops that follow, the little minimal house drops, just hit hard, and they just give me goosebumps every single time I were to listen to it. And I definitely can't forget about the little like wails you can hear in like the little drop and like the little like, or yeah, the whale things. So, anyways, they excel, and they definitely add to the atmosphere, and overall it makes for this a refreshing listen. Number 4, Indigo by Nox. Well, man, Nox sure outdid himself here, and I definitely can't thank him hard enough for making just one of the biggest vibes of 2021 so far. It may not sound like much on paper, but if you follow along with it, it's one heck of a vibe, and I can't thank Nox enough for doing this. Nox just completely one-upped his All Nighter 4 solo with this one, because the Indigo just is truly a vibe, and one I can say I truly love, and a song I can truly call God tier music. Number 3. Sorry with that voice crack a little. We have Crystal Grotto by Lightbenders. Man, if I know anything about one journey, is that this one is the prime definition of a journey, because it builds. It even has a couple of drops, even has 2 drops even before it hits that final drop. But when that final drop comes, it's very satisfying, and it comes in, and it just gives me goosebumps, and in fact almost made me tear up a little for a track I made in 24 hours, which is something just out of this world. Is for a song made in 24 hours to send me in tears, which is something that's probably not even heard of. Anyways, back to the song. I really like the structure of this, like having 2 drops and then waiting for a third. It's like, when is this final climax gonna end? And then it hits, and then everyone's like, oh my gosh, this climax is amazing. Well, at least in my opinion it is. And the climax to this, it hits, and I really would like to see this Lightbenders mega collab happen like multiple times, or probably if I would even ask, probably around next month. Alright, moving on to number 2. We have Wet Alvin by Mr. Bill, Ellie Derp, Joe B, Zenith, and Noir. Man, some people thought that this was a little underwhelming because of how everything was put together. But honestly, these 5 just hit it out of the park with this one. I like how it's a callback to Awesomeness, the All Nighter 5 track, And yeah, I can definitely say that this does have influences from Ellie Derp and Zenith. And Mr. Bill is just phenomenal artist overall. He knows how to sound design songs. He just knows. And one thing I can definitely say about the song is it's one hell of a banger. I can just after probably hearing this, I'll probably even feel tired even listening to it because it definitely is a banger and it definitely hits hard. And what a well done job these five did here, because once again it shines and it definitely is one of the best songs in this compilation. Alright, now the number one, and the one song you have all been waiting for, my number one on All Nighter Volume 6 is Healing by Euphorian. You know, after hearing the All Nighter Volume 5 track, I definitely got my hopes up for Euphorian because Angel, which by the way didn't make it into the official compilation, it was just phenomenal. And when I saw Euphorian on the track list before the album came out, I had my hopes up high. And even though I had my hopes just completely blown out of the water, because Euphorian clearly is one of the best artists to ever grace Form's label. Because moving on to the song itself, I really like the sound design, and it definitely is reminiscent of Frequent, which definitely a Frequent-esque song made in 24 hours is pretty impressive if I say so myself. And that last drop hits, and it just is one of the best drops that has ever graced Form, because it hits with sound design, and it makes me wonder, how was this even made in 24 hours? Because it just hits, and it sounds like it was made in like a week or even a month. And all the vocals, everything Euphorian does is just pitch perfect, that it even gave this a perfect score, a 100. Man, Euphorian, you're just an amazing producer, and I really hope that you continue with this. And yeah, I really hope that All Nighter just keeps advancing forward and forward, and I can't wait for more All Nighters to come. This has been Ice Cream, and I'm signing out.